All right, this is part 3 of the modeling a distillation apparatus, and I think this is going to be it. I've just made a couple of very small changes to sort of centering things up and turning things a little bit better. All right, so let's just have a look at this. I may want to take this and this piece and just move it down a tiny bit, and that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and work on the tubing for this. Let's select one. Actually, before I do that, let's put down a plane for a ground. I might make it bigger than that. Let's scale it out like that for the moment. We say for the moment, for the moment. Alright, pretend that's the surface of a desk or something. Or whatever. Okay. I stopped naming stuff, I realized. Okay, well, let's do this. Come into here. And just select one of these edges all the way around. Shift S, cursor to selected. And let's bring in a plane right there. And go into edit mode, vertex, and collapse them in the center. All right, so let's see how this is going to go. On the front view, E and G. We'll come out a little bit straight, and then E and G, and then we'll come down. Bring it down until it just about hits the ground. A little bit hard to tell. E and G, and pull it over here. I'll have to adjust these because of the thickness of the tube. And I'll just have it snake around here. Okay. Do it this way. E. I'll pull it out. E. And E. Like that. We'll try that. All right. Well, let's select it all. Control B as if we're going to bevel, vertex only, and we'll just put 3 points, just like that. Okay, go back into object and we'll see what that looks like. Okay, let's Alt C and convert it to a curve for mesh. Switch this to full, bring up the thickness, increase the resolution and smoothing, and now we can play with it some more. You know what, it'd be a little bit easier if I make this actually have some thickness, and I can change that later. Just it makes it easier to see the ground. Okay, so let's go into this, and I do have quite a few points. Do it this way. Let's grab all of these and slam them to the ground like that. To do some work up here still. I may have to do that when I convert it to a mesh. Now I can also put on a subdivision surface just to smooth it out, see what that's like. Okay. Okay, so that would be like that. We'll leave that for the moment, and we'll come over to this one. And again, I'm just going to select the row, Shift S, cursor to selected, and bring in another plane. Edit mode, Alt M, and here we go. I don't think I'll do a hose for that. E, G will come out kind of on the same angle as that, and then E will drop to the ground. Maybe we'll come forward on this one. E, but let's say over to here a bit. Just like that. Just like that. Select them all, Control B, vertex only. Alright, we'll have to pull those down, that's alright. I could do that right now. Although I'm better off, and I didn't get them all anyhow, I'm better off converting it to a curve. Full. What I should do is come over to this one and 0.087. 0.087. What's my resolution? 3 on that one. Smoothing. Subdivision surface 2, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's work on hitting the ground now. Maybe I'll do wireframe. Make sure I get them all. Okay. It's not overly smooth yet. How's that? Not too bad. Let's try deleting that one and that one and seeing if I get a better curve. Sometimes the fewer the points, it's a little bit crazy, but I could try deleting that one. Okay, so let's I don't know. Maybe I still want to do some more work on it. All right, good enough. What I'm going to need to do is, this is going to be a little weird. I'm going to have to, let's see, convert it to a mesh. And then I'm going to need to get a few of these areas. I think like that maybe. And I'm going to expand it. I'm just going to try pulling it up and look at it in various angles until I feel I get it. Not quite. All right, that happens. And you screw something up. Delete those and see what the heck is going on. This is not my favorite part. Could be hiding some stuff. Let's just have a look at what that's like. It's somewhat on there. And out of curiosity, if I do this again, I think that's what I want to be doing anyhow. Let's have a look at that. I think I could live with that. Almost. I'm going to do that to somewhat close it up. Yep, that's going to be that one. Now that, let's have a look at this end here. Let's do the same thing. Yes, just like that. And that's going to be enough. Well, let's bring an edge loop down there. I hit G twice for edge slide, so we'll change the curvature. Okay, that's going to be all right. A little bit thin, these tubes, but Okay, let's repeat the same mistakes. Let's go in. Oh yeah, convert this to a mesh. Maybe hit E and scale it out, and then we'll pull it up. Where are you? Let's come down one more. Just scale it up above there. Even up a little bit. And then scale that back in. Did I mention this is not my favorite part? Looks like it's on there. It doesn't go over the second one, but that's all right. Let's see if I try to close it a bit. I probably should be beveling that a bit. Control R, GG for edge slide. Well, that might be it for the modeling, to tell you the truth. I'm really anxious to see what this would be like. Sort of in a rendered form, except doing that. See if it holds it okay and doesn't really penetrate. I think it's probably okay. All right, well let's get rid of some of this. Let's come up to there and delete those faces. Just go back to that one. All right, well let's make a start on this. Okay, let's make a start on this. Okay, so I'm gonna split my screen. T to close that. And let's go over to the node editor, and I'll put it in environment textures, the same old thing I usually use is to test out the lighting. So let's click the world here, and if you can't see that, use nodes. That'll put down some default nodes there, and let's put an image in there. So Shift A, add texture, environment texture. Let's drop something down there, and let's open up an HDR image that I've got, and you can get these on the internet. And let's try this one. Let's connect it to this, and if I do that, I'll start to get some light in there. At least if I hit 5, you can see the background. So okay, I'm gonna start to get some light in there now. Shift Z, we'll do that again. Now let's switch back to the box and click on something like this. and we're going to add some materials there, new, and we're going to put just a very straightforward glass on here. Shift A, shader, glass, and that's going to be it for that. Let's call this glass, and we can use this for a number of things. Let's hide that. This is going to have glass on it. Okay, Alt H, let's bring that back. This will be glass. This will be glass. Let's just have a look. Okay, and we'll get some light in there. Let's do the rubber stopper material. All right, so let's click on the rubber stopper, new, and then we'll go Control up arrow so you can see this a little bit better. Let's cut that. That was Control and what was it? Control, which mouse button? Control and left mouse button. We're going to need a diffuse, and we're going to need a glossy in there, and then we're going to mix them. So Shift A, and we're going to add a mix shader. We're going to drag this dot into there, this dot to there, this dot into there. We're going to change this color to very dark, close to black, and this one we're going to put down about there. We'll try that. Control down arrow, and we're going to call this stopper. All right, and I'm going to want the same material on there, stopper. Let's have a look at that. Okay, cool. We can tweak all these later. I'm also going to use that on these tubes, I believe, so we'll try that and that. Let's have a look at that. Okay. Coming along. Save, save, save. Let's do the liquid inside of here. So let's select that. Let's go to glass, but hit the plus sign, and this is going to be flask liquid, and I'll modify this. Okay, so we are going to use a glass. I'm going to have a different index of refraction, and I'm going to put I'll mix RGB here. Shift A, and input layer weight. Okay, facing is going to go to FAC. I'm going to put this at 0.7 for the moment. I'm going to choose my colors. I want a light red. Orange would be kind of cool. I'll go with a light, kind of orangey red, I guess, and dark red. So those are going to be two colors. Color to color, and control down arrow. Let's just see if it's taken. Okay, there it is. It might be too dark. Let's bring back the glass as well and see what it looks like going through. We may need lights very soon. Okay, so we got that. Now, I'm not sure what color I want in here. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and use the same flask liquid, but maybe we want it a little bit lighter. Let's try 0.3 and see if it makes much of a difference. So we got to be over here to do that. Okay, that's quite a lot of distillate actually. Alrighty. Let's for the moment just put let's go blue. So we got a bit of a nicer background against which to see stuff. Cool. let's make a new material for the Bunsen burner, and I'm going to try to yeah, I'm going to try it this way. Let's cut that. Let's move this out of the way. Shift A, mix shader. I'll just darken this a little bit. I'll call this metal. I just want to see how bright that looks. Do this, call this metal silver, and I'm going to copy this one, and I'm going to call this metal gold. Oh boy. Okay, well, that's fine, metal. Okay, and let's change this to a yellowish color. And I was thinking of like just taking this, going in, and depending on how easy it is to get to this stuff, let's try that. Let's see if that took. Nah, I got the whole thing, didn't it? Okay, why did that happen? Alright. Oh, by the way, that's a separate piece there. Let's give that metal silver. Do something else on those. Put some black on those. Let's see if I can. Let's close that up. Into here. Might go all the way down here actually. Oh, that's why. I want that black color there on the side. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. So that part silver. Do the same on this one here. Select that, Control plus to keep grabbing more and more and more of my object. Just do that. one too many. Okay, assign that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do right there. In fact, I'm going to do the same thing, I think, on these tips if I can. Or no, you know what? Maybe I'll do it on this part if I can. I'm not sure how well this would work. Let's find out. What about all that? But not, come on. But not this row here. And not this stuff down here. It's right there. I don't know. Just having fun. Let's go over this one. And this is metal silver, right? Is it taking the color yet? Let's check that out. Yep. And materials, let's do the black stuff on this. So I can do both sides at the same time. Laws are equal. Slot, that's what I gotta do. Stopper color. Okay, let's bring in a camera. Set it to 50 and let's lock camera to view. Look through the camera. Full screen it. I'm going to scale this way the heck up. Also bring in a light or two. I'm going to bring in a Hemi. Go with 6 for now. Just have a look at how it's turning out. Duplicate that. Bring it over here. Oh, not that. And let's make it 4. Let's put on multiple importance, but not shadows on that second one. Let's get rid of that for the time being. Let me make sure that I did do the solidify on that. Yes, I would have had to have done the solidify. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back into that. Let's hit 5. That's what I wanted. the harsh shadows. It's just strange looking, but I like it. Let's do it from there. All right, I'm going to try a test render. This may take a couple minutes because I want to see it a little bit better. So the way I'm going to set this up is I'm going to do this at 60, and I'm going to 16 here, RGB, that's fine. Sampling, I'm going to go 350. Clamp indirect, I'm going to put 3, and I'm going to actually put 1 for clamp direct. Hope you don't mind. I'll leave on reflective and refractive. I'll put 2 for filter glossy. I got multiple importance on. I'm just going to leave it at that for now, and I'm going to go ahead and render it, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at that, and then we'll see. All right, well, here's my render anyhow. I made a few changes in the materials and put down the same sort of image texture for the ground plane like I had in my other laboratory glassware videos, to keep with the same sort of theme. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. If I had to do it again, there are some things that I would change. Definitely need to work on these tubes. They should be thicker and a little bit more rounded. I probably would make this a lighter material. The distillate would likely be a lighter material, and I think that holes would improve this. But it was a lot of fun to model, and I learned some things that I hope I can benefit from in the future. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again, I hope.